Welcome to a journey into the mind of one of the Arab world's most profound and captivating thinkers, Dr. Mustafa Mahmoud. Born in 1921, Dr. Mahmoud was not just a physician. He was a philosopher, an author, a spiritual seeker, and a television personality whose influence spanned generations. He was a man who dared to ask the biggest questions, and in doing so, he became a bridge between science and spirituality. His life was a testament to the continuous search for truth. From his early days as a medical student to his later years as a revered intellectual, Mahmoud's journey was marked by intense debate, radical shifts in perspective, and an unyielding intellectual honesty. His story is essential for understanding the modern Arab intellectual landscape. He challenges us all to look deeper, beyond the surface of what we see. Let's explore the phases of his remarkable life, the controversial ideas that shaped his work, and the legacy of his powerful books. Mustafa Kamal Mahmoud initially studied medicine, specializing in diseases of the nervous system. The rigorous, empirical training of a doctor heavily influenced his early intellectual path. He valued cold, hard facts, and scientific methodology. This commitment to empirical evidence led him into a period of deep skepticism, sometimes bordering on atheism. For about 30 years, Dr. Mahmoud was a fierce critic of traditional religious interpretations. He wrote extensively, using logic and science to dissect established beliefs. During this time, his writing style was sharp, provocative, and revolutionary for its era. He sought answers in materialism and pure reason. This phase, often called his rebellious or skeptic phase, produced seminal works like The Agony of the Soul, Rihlat al-Ruh, a deep analysis of the human psyche, and My Journey from Doubt to Faith, Reality, Min al-Shak ila al-Yaqin. These early writings were instrumental in pushing the boundaries of public discourse in the Arab world, forcing people to confront deeply held beliefs with rational inquiry. He believed that true faith must be earned, not inherited. He saw doubt not as a weakness, but as the essential first step on the path to genuine understanding. But the journey didn't end in skepticism. Around the age of 48, Dr. Mahmoud experienced a profound intellectual and spiritual transformation. He didn't abandon science. Instead, he sought a grander framework that could reconcile the physical laws of the universe with the inexplicable nature of the human spirit. He famously stated that science can describe how the universe works, but it cannot explain why it exists. This realization marked the beginning of his most celebrated phase. His book, My Journey from Doubt to Faith, became the defining chronicle of this shift, detailing his intellectual battles and eventual conviction in a higher reality. In his later works, Dr. Mahmoud explored themes of creation, the nature of time, and the scientific miracles within religious texts. He used his medical and scientific knowledge to interpret the universe through a spiritual lens. For instance, he wrote about the concept of the soul and the interconnectedness of all life with the meticulousness of a scientist and the passion of a philosopher. One of his most captivating ideas was that God is not separate from the universe, but the ultimate reality that permeates and sustains it, a highly nuanced and sophisticated form of monotheism that appealed to both the mind and the heart. Dr. Mustafa Mahmoud authored over 80 books, covering a vast range of subjects: philosophy, religion, politics, social issues, and even short stories. Beyond his philosophy, he was a master storyteller. Books like The Spider, Al-Ankabut, a psychological thriller with philosophical depth, and I Understood God, Fime to Al-Alam, show his versatility. He didn't just present arguments. He created worlds where his ideas could be debated and internalized by the reader. His writing is known for its clarity, its depth, and its powerful use of allegory. His influence was amplified through television. From 1971 onwards, his weekly program, Science and Faith, Al-Ilm wal-Iman, became a cultural phenomenon across the Arab world. On this show, he used simple language and visual aids to explain complex scientific and religious concepts, making profound philosophy accessible to millions. He literally brought the intellectual debate from the academic hall into the average living room. Dr. Mustafa Mahmoud passed away in 2010, but his work remains vibrant and relevant. He left behind a substantial charitable organization, the Mahmoud Mosque and Medical Center, dedicated to serving the community, proving that his philosophy was deeply rooted in action. Why does his legacy endure? Because he synthesized the seemingly contradictory elements of human knowledge. He showed us that science and faith are not enemies, but two distinct ways of perceiving the same ultimate truth. He encouraged his readers to embrace intellectual conflict, to doubt, to search, and ultimately, to find their own reasoned certainty. He was a voice for reason in a world often dominated by dogma, and a voice for spirituality in an age obsessed with materialism. He challenged the status quo, endured criticism, and remained dedicated to an honest inquiry into the mysteries of existence. Mustafa Mahmoud was, and still is, a master of intellectual curiosity, for those seeking to bridge the gap between their rational mind and their yearning soul. His writings offer a profound and timeless path. He was the seeker of truth, and in his journey, he defined what it means to be a modern philosopher. If you enjoyed this and want more content like this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more thought-provoking videos.